You just bought your first home. You've got the keys, you've got the mortgage, and for one brief, beautiful moment, you think you're done spending money. You're not. Within the next 10 years, your roof is going to fail. Not maybe, not possibly. Statistically, almost certainly, because 90% of the roofs built today aren't designed to last. They're designed to be replaced. And when that bill hits, and it will hit, you're looking at $10,000, $20,000, sometimes more, all for a material that was engineered to wear out on schedule. In this video, we're going to break down why modern roofs fail so fast, what materials we used to use that actually lasted generations, and, most importantly, who benefits when your roof doesn't. Let's get into it. Meet Alex Rivera, first-time homeowner, 34 years old, just closed on a 3-bedroom in the suburbs. The median price? $413,600. The bank hands over a 30-year fixed mortgage, 360 monthly payments, $1,500 a month, more than $540,000 by the time it is all said and done. That is the plan, at least. But here is what no one spells out. The roof over Alex's head is almost certainly an asphalt shingle roof. Statistically, so is yours. About 80% of United States homes have them. And these roofs? They are engineered to last 15, maybe 20 years, not 30, not the full length of the mortgage. So by the time Alex hits year 17, they have already paid over $300,000 to the bank, but the roof is shot. There is still $190,000 left on the mortgage, and now comes a bill for $12,000, $15,000, sometimes $20,000, money most buyers never budgeted for. It is not just a surprise expense, it is a built-in trap. You are not buying a roof, you are leasing one on a schedule that guarantees you will pay twice before you own the house. That is not bad luck, it is by design. Every asphalt shingle roof comes with a built-in expiration date. The science isn't hidden, it's right there in the warranty fine print and in the engineering of the material itself. Asphalt shingles are made from a fiberglass mat soaked in asphalt, then topped with a layer of ceramic granules. Those granules aren't just for show, they're the only real protection against the sun. But they don't stay put. On average, a roof loses about 0.3% of its granules every year. By year 10, you've lost about 30% of the binder's flexibility thanks to relentless UV exposure. That's not an accident. That's the decay curve, measured and mapped by lab tests like ASTM D4792. Manufacturers know exactly when the roof will start to fail, and they time their warranties to match. 10-year limited coverage lines up with the first wave of granule loss. The so-called 20-year lifetime warranty? It's really just coverage until the shingle brittles, usually around year 15 or 20. After that, it's all exclusions and loopholes. You might think you're protected, but you're not. As building scientist Linda Cho puts it, the warranty doesn't extend the life of your roof, it defines it. This isn't just weather or bad luck, it's engineered decay, written into the product and the paperwork. The system is designed so you'll need a new roof right on schedule. Asphalt shingles cost builders just $1.20 to $1.70 per square foot, barely more than the plywood beneath. Developers earn 15 to 20% profit on every roof, fueling a $10 billion market. These margins are protected by volume discounts, cash rebates, and exclusive deals from GF, CertainTeed, and Owens Corning. Certified installers are rewarded for pushing the same short-lived product, while industry lobbying shapes building codes, keeping the minimum roof lifespan at just 10 years. The true cost lands on homeowners. When shingles fail, replacement can run $15,000 or more. Leaks bring mold, with remediation averaging $4,800. Insurance premiums rise once a roof hits 15 years, and as granules erode, attic temperatures climb, pushing annual cooling bills up by $800. Each year, over 10 million tons of shingles end up in landfills, with less than 15% recycled. The upfront savings are an illusion. Before buying, check the roof's age, type, and warranty, demand inspection, and consider alternatives like metal or tile to break the replacement cycle. Slate roofs don't just outlast your mortgage, and they outlast generations. The slate on St. George Parish in Maine has survived more than 120 years. In Philadelphia, rows of 19th century houses still wear their original slate, going strong after a century. Across the Atlantic, French and German cathedrals keep their stone crowns for 500 years or more. These aren't museum pieces, and they're working roofs, built from dense stone that shrugs off water, heat, and freeze-thaw cycles. Properly installed, slate can last 75 to 150 years. Clay and concrete tiles, 50 to 100. Even cedar shakes with care reach 30 to 50. These materials were never disposable. They were built to protect, not to expire on schedule. Metal, cedar, and tile aren't just for mansions or historic homes. Today's standing seam metal roofs last 40 to 70 years, shrugging off hail, wind, and fire. Cedar shakes, with regular care, reach 30 to 50 years. Both can be recycled. If you want the gold standard, natural slate runs $30,000 to $50,000 installed on a typical house, but you may never need to replace it. Most metal and tile roofs earn a Class A fire rating and reflect heat, lowering energy bills. Up front, yes, they cost more. Over decades, they cost less. The cheap roof isn't cheap, it's just cheap up front. You're not buying a roof, you're leasing one by design. The cheap roof isn't cheap, it's just cheap up front. Change how you buy, build, and maintain. Share your story and subscribe.